Hey, it's Buddy Lee. Welcome to my channel. So I'm making this video to talk about my mastery setup and why I'm taking a break from damage masteries for the time being. First, we'll go over my previous setup and what I've changed, and then after that, I'll talk about why I've made this change. So this is my old setup that I ran forever, and it's pretty basic with 3 of 3 in glass cannon, obviously 1 point in recoil, and then 3 in both deep wounds and liquid courage. Then in the lower tree, I have 3 of 3 in despair, which is a must for me, then 1 point in deep wounds and 1 point in assassin. And here's my new setup, and we've removed glass cannon and all the damage masteries. We still have 3 points for despair, and then 5 of 5 in deep wounds and 1 point in assassin. Now we'll hop over to the defensive tree, and this is my old setup. So here we have 3 points in salve, which is the small regen, 3 points in energy resistance, which is pretty pointless, and then we also have 3 points in coagulate, which we won't be needing since we've removed damage masteries. Now my new setup, only 1 point in salve, I removed coagulate and the energy resistance points, and I put those points into stand your ground to maybe catch someone off guard in Alliance War. Last up is the Proficiency Tree, and this was my old setup, 3 points in parry, 3 points in stupefy, and just the 1 point for limber and dex. And my new setup, we have 3 points in parry, 5 points in limber, 3 points for stupefy, and 3 points for pacify, and still just the 1 point for dex. So now that I've done the overview, let's go into why I made these changes. As many of you are probably aware, I've always run damage masteries as long as I've been doing YouTube and even prior. Many of these changes I've made due to Alliance War. First, I think anyone that has to switch masteries for AW understands that it's an annoying task and it costs units on top of that. Secondly, I'm going to be using Tigra a lot in Alliance War now, and even though she can be played with or without damage masteries, she's better without them, and it lets her play in a safer manner on top of that. We also removed glass cannon, and that helps in Alliance War for both offense and defense. Defense by giving your defenders a larger health pool, but that health also translates to offense and increases even more with boosts. Health pools in AW aren't so big that you really need a ton of extra attack, especially with a rank 4 Tigra. Another reason besides Alliance War for the change is that it'll give me a better perspective on the game for players that don't use damage masteries, and it'll let me play some different champs that can't be played to their fullest when using damage masteries. I think it's good to switch things up every once in a while, and it's given me a slightly different way to look at different characters and how to play the game in general. Well, that's going to do it for this video. If you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.